What is up, YouTube? A poor man's guide to Yu-Gi-Oh here, coming at you with a Tzolk'in BA Monarch deck profile. Crazy, huh? So it's the combination of Monarchs, BA, and the Xyz Monarch Quickdraw type of deck profile. So it's a very fun deck. I've played every type of Monarch there is. I've played all Xyz, I've played Domain, I've played Control, I've played BA, and then BA with Quickdraw. So and just playing Quickdraw with Monarch. So I just like the whole combination of the three. And I forget this guy's name, but I think it was Johnny or something. But he did a very, very good deck profile on it, and I wanted to make a couple of changes to it, but it pretty much is similar in a sense. But I'm going to explain a couple of different tech choices that I'm playing. So let's get into it. Start off pretty standard stuff. Triple Aether, best card in the deck, in my opinion. That's say Monarch because just playing on your opponent's turn is great, and it's just very, very consistent and can screw with your opponent's plays very, very easily. Triple Erebus, I like it at 3. I wouldn't change it because you can mill it if you have like a bricky hand and you get a Dante out and you don't have any Monarchs like its first turn, and then all you have to do is send a Monarch Spell or Trap from your hands to the graveyard and add back Erebus, so it can be very helpful. For the Speed Road engine, pretty standard stuff. We've got, let's put this over here. We've got the Tekka Town board here and the Triple Terror Top, pretty standard stuff. Good for Tribute Fodder, good for rank 3s, all that other fun stuff. We got the 1 Tour Guide here. I actually don't like Tour Guide in this deck. I know it's kind of crazy. You don't like Tour Guide and Burning Abyss, but I don't like using out my normal summon on stuff that's not a Monarch. So sometimes I will choose picking Monarch over using Tour Guide because it's just easier in my opinion. And then we've got 3 Quickdraw, missing one right there. I ordered a playset of the Ultras, so that's what it's going to be from now on once those come in, because I really like the look of those. But I thought about playing Tuning, and I actually kind of liked it. I might switch over to playing Tuning and playing 2 Tuning and 2 Quickdraw, because basically what Tuning does is it searches out the Quickdraw Synchron and then sends the top card of your deck to the graveyard. So if it's a Burning Abyss, you might get that effect off or something like that. So, it'd be really, really helpful. A late game or something like that if you're really into Farfa. Onto the Burning Abyss stuff. Triple Scarm, standard. Double Seer. And then I play just double Farfa. Triple Farfa was something I was very, very much considering. It's a very, very good card. Your opponent sees summon something, and you can just your evolved material and banish it for a turn, which is very, very helpful. It's a really, really good card. One of my favorites in Burning Abyss. Then we got the 1 Graph, the 1 Barbar, and the 1 Cow Cab. So, I like the monster lineup. It's very, very solid. Like I said, I might cut this Quickdraw here, and then just add 2 Tuning instead. So, yeah. Onto the spells. Pretty standard spell lineup here. We've got just the Triple Tenacity, because it's amazing. Triple Pantheism, because it's amazing. And Triple Stormforth, because it's amazing, believe it or not. So this spell lineup is just crazy good. And then for the last one, we have, of course, the 1 Domain. I'm going to put this down here a little bit more. I like Domain at 1, or not at 1, but I like Domain just having 1 of it in my deck. I don't really need to use it that badly because you just open with a bunch of Burning Abyss monsters. You don't really need to lower level. It's helpful against Blue Eyes. I might side in a second one if I am playing Blue Eyes to get that extra boost to get over the monsters. But other than that, it's not that much of an issue. So just 1 of it is good. 1 Upstart and 1 Foolish because it's Burning Abyss. And you already have Beatrice as your Foolish, so, And then under the traps, pretty standard stuff. Triple Prime. Since you don't play any of the little Monarchs, you have to have 1 of these set every single game, or at least you should. If you don't, it will make your deck run out of cards quickly, and you will not be able to get into that late game, that grind game. So this helps, puts stuff back in your deck, and it's very, very helpful for all your Xyz plays. And then 1 Escalation, because this card is very underrated, and it can be very, very helpful if you need that extra normal summon. Let's say you go on a Tour Guide and you don't really want to Xyz summon anything, you can just wait a turn and then go into Escalation. During opponent's battle phase or something crazy. So it's a very, very helpful card. It is a 40 card deck. You know, nothing I would really change except for maybe the quick draw and shooting things, but I would take out an upstart and the other quick draw, which is what I would make change the main deck. But other than that, it's pretty solid. Extra deck, we've got 1 Pilgrim. I thought about running this at 2, but I like it at 1. There's not enough space. This extra deck is very, very tightly packed. We've got the double Beatrice because it's amazing, and you can send Pantheism, you can send Prime, you can send Erebus, you can send Burning Abyss stuff. It's so many possibilities you can have with this card. Just opens up a whole bunch of different plays. 2 Dante. I don't like it at 2. I've never actually needed to make 3 because you can just recycle it with Seer and all that other fun stuff, or you can target Dante or something like that. But it's very, very helpful card. Getting those mills again are really, really important in this deck. Getting stuff in your graveyard is very, very helpful, and then going to Beatrice can make it even better. We got one of the gimmick puppets because if I needed to make this once and it actually won me a game, so it's a very, very helpful card. One of the Gaia Dragon. This won me a game because I did Volcasaurus and then I did its effects, and then I just overlaid on top of it and I attacked for game, so that was very, very helpful. 1 Shark Fortress because I love this card to death. It's amazing. 1 Volcasaurus because, again, this card is really, really good. The burn damage is so helpful. 1 Grand Pulse, pop those annoying Styrian Dirges or Mask Restricts or whatever, but it doesn't really bother this deck too much. There's not a whole lot of floodgates that are like really, really good against this deck. Styrian Dirge is a good one, and I guess Shadow and Prison Mirror would be another very good one for this deck to play against this deck. 1 Nightmare Shark going for game. And then here's a little tech I have to explain is Chevalier de Fleur. You know, probably a card nobody has ever heard of because it's only been printed once and it was in a promo thing. So let's talk about this card a little bit really quick. Its effects reads, once during each of your turns, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you can negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. So what you need to make this is 1 Fleur Synchro monster and 1 non-tuner, 1 or more non-tuner synchro, or just normal monster, sorry about that. So it's level 8, 2700 attack, and you make this by using, let's get to this really quickly here. You use Quickdraw, and you use Speed Rare to take it on board, or another level 3 that you have on board. Basically, what you end up doing is, if you don't have Speed Rare Terratop in your hand, but you happen to have Quickdraw, you special out Quickdraw, and then since Quickdraw is a win monster, you can special summon this one out also. And what Quickdraw Synchron's other effect is, other than the fact that you can special summon from your hand with discarding monster, is it can be used as the name of any other Synchron monster you need for a Synchro summon. So Flair's Synchron is a Synchro Atomizer, obviously, so you can make this with like a town board, and you won't have 2 dead cards in your hand because you can just easily go 1, 2, and then sync for 8. So it's very easy to make, and I love making it. It's a very, very good card to have. Another card you can make is you can make Junk Destroyer, but it's not that good, and it only is 2600, where this one is 27, and negating stuff is very, very helpful. So this is an ultra rare. I think it was like, I bought it online for like $7, something like that, so it's not that expensive. It's only been printed once, so it's a harder card to find, but it's very, very good, and I really do like it. And it can really help you if you're stuck in one of those bad situations where you got 2 of these and in the hand nothing else you can do about it, so you just special this out, and special this one out, and then you just sync for 8. Very, very fun play that I like to do. Put that up there. And then for the other stuff, we've got 1 Crystal Wing because it's amazing, and Michael for removal, and then 1 Ultimate to Zolkin. So, yeah. 1 card I love setting in this deck is Light Imprisoned Mirror because it only hurts, it does hurt your Dantes and hurts your Beatrice and hurts your Aether. If you're playing against Blue Eyes, you know, it kills that deck almost completely, so very, very, very helpful side deck card. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Subscribe for more deck profiles. And yeah, thank you for watching.